side setting the standard and the other trying to climb the mountain. And we are on the cusp of dotting the I on a great clash in this one. Welcome to the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes, Columbus, Ohio, and the old horseshoe on the banks of the Olentangy. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Penn State Nittany Lions, taking on one of the participants from last year's playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. The Buckeyes will kick it away to start. Fielded in the end zone, it's Sunseri. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Nittany Lions offense has the ball first today. Last time these two got together, it was Penn State showing we are capable of winning a close game.
It was so big for the Nittany Lions to make the play when they needed it, to beat their rival. Everybody, they always talk about, we can't beat them, we can't get it done. They got it done a year ago in a big moment.
And they shot up the recruiting boards after getting that close win against Ohio State, too. Penn State's roster is better today because of that win.
Wants to fire on second down. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Didn't get much on the return, but what a huge play, and they are in business at the 24. Great place to start for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Makes one man miss. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The give from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Makes the grab on third. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Fourth down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed and with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. He threw a pick on the initial drive, but they have it back, and we're still looking for our first points of the game. Finds a little bit of space. He'll get 3 out to the 15. And the Nittany Lions will hustle to the line. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season challenge like this, all the adrenaline, all the juice, Palmer, you're ready to rock and roll.
I love this. We've had this game circled for a long time because we learn a lot in these types of games. What are these teams about? Which conferences are better? You're going to get a lot of answers today.
And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And how about that DB getting a hand in there and forcing the incomplete pass? So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Right on target this time. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
Look, I know this offense didn't have the opening drive of the game they would have liked, but the defense now came away with a massive takeaway. Now you're seeing how that affects the offense.
Oh, he's got some space. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Nittany Lions with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna look downfield again. Got his man in the middle. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. This crowd knows when to bring it. Charging forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your lights.
Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. To the air on 2nd down. Got his man on the outside. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Looking to throw on 3rd. Buying some time. Oh, what a cut! And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace, QB making good, smart decisions, and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David. But for this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another.
Turning it on! Ripping through the defense. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Looking to throw on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Penn State! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like they're putting a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. Ole Miss needs to pick up the pace, but this puppy is far from over. And with this crowd there in Oxford behind them, I'm kind of banking on a comeback. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Georgia. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition. And if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Motion from the wideout. Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught close to the marker, it's Moses. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it to the back. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. Trying play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. He'll go to the sneak. Past the sticks, and he may get more. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Man, this defense has been so impressive to watch. Look at them. Get to the quarterback, get the sack. They play so fast. It's like they have 12 men on the field. Another good performance going down right now. Coming off of last week, putting a goose egg on the board against their last opponent.
And the Buckeyes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Bring in the heat. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Seventh play of the drive coming up, and a long way to go on third down. He's looking downfield to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. The Buckeyes will call on their punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Sunseri. Just never gives you a clean shot at him as he gets out to the 28. The Nittany Lions moving quickly to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Quickly complete. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. Lining up from the 34 on first down.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Finds his big tight end. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Working well behind the sticks on second down. These two Blue Bloods really didn't become rivals until Penn State joined the Big Ten in the early 90s. We really sense that Ohio State has been a bit of a measuring stick for Penn State.
I think we always talk about Penn State. We talk about winning the big games, and how do they play against Ohio State? A big rivalry. Palmer, it seems like they're always there. They're always in the game, but do they find a way to break through and win this rivalry?
Yeah, it's always so close, too. You think back to Woody Hayes and you think back to Joe Paterno. For years and years and years, when these two teams play, it is so physical. There's so much talent. It could go any way. This is one of the more fun games to watch every season.
And he's able to pick up a few yards as we reach the end of the first quarter. We've reached a break, and Penn State is on top. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Back to pass. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Hang on, Sloopy. The Buckeye crowd alive on third down. Looking for a man. It's Kendricks. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Man, I've been really impressed with this offense this first half. Coming in a hostile environment, hostile crowd. Man, they haven't given them anything to cheer about. Offense, defense, now up 20-0, and these people are eerily quiet in here.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little. Breaks into the open. Gets it past the first down marker and still running. Getting up close to midfield. Gets it to the 48-yard line before being run out of bounds. The Buckeyes just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. To the air on first down. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41.
And after that last sack, man, you could just see it. They are feeling themselves. After pitching a shutout last week, after dominating early in this game, it just seems like they're playing with a different aggression and a different level of intensity than what their opponent is. They have been so dominant.
And the Buckeyes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. It's complete on the right side. And the defense drags him down. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
Well, for this defense, finally, you're seeing pressure on the quarterback. They're outside the top 50 in sacks per game. They've been waiting to find some more consistent pressure to help them win games, and they're getting it in this game now. 3 sacks on the day. They're just simply winning and doing a better job executing up front at the point of attack.
The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. On his way back from the 20. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. On the run, it's Sunseri. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Almost. And the completion just missed it. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's Bridges. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. Hunt is on its way. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Gives it on the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking to fire. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. The Buckeyes will send out the punt unit. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Squirts across the 30 to the 32, a pickup of 5. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. Makes the grab on the left. At the 40, there he goes. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
Shakes off the defender. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they needed.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Grabbed in the middle. It's locked. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. And the DB right with him to knock it away. And the Buckeyes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Off play action. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
The Buckeyes line up to punt it away. He's got it. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to throw. It's Kendricks. Gets it out fast. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Nittany Lions will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got his man across the middle.
You know, I know it seems like an easy pitch and catch, but for the tight end there, that route potentially changes if it's man coverage. So good job by him knowing it's zone. I'm just going to sit down. This is basically like a check down, right? Let's just take the easy pitch and catch and keep this drive going.
Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far, but starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Looking for a huge play. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to throw again. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half.
Timeout, Ohio State.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
Good awareness by the offense. You never want to see the ball on the ground, but a nice job understanding to just kind of jump on it and make sure you keep possession.
Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. It'll bounce out of bounds, and they'll spot it at the 40. Looking downfield, it's Kendricks. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll throw again after the incompletion. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Dumps it to the back. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row. The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. And the ball will bounce at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. He's stopped in the backfield again. This defense trying to send a message they'll have to carry into halftime. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, all week, the Buckeyes and Nittany Lions tried to bottle up their emotions, but things just boiled over in that first half. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing. Still 2 quarters to go in this incredible regional showdown between 2 of the winningest programs in football.
And the Nittany Lions will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. He'll do it himself. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Red pass, it's complete. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the 1st down. Rides the back on the option to give. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. Off the play fake. Takes the easy one to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Buckeyes will try to pin them back with the punt. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. Give to the single back. Stopped at the 25 after a 5-yard gain. The Nittany Lions with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Dropping back, it's Kendricks. Fires to the big fella. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. Motion from the back. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Soft spot in the middle. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the 1st down. Off play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
One of the things I love about the passing game we've seen on offense so far here is just how good the decisions have been by the quarterback. He's not being too greedy. When the shot plays have been there, he's taken them, and they've scored points because of that, but he just takes what the defense gives him, and you're just whittling away, and you're marching the ball down the field. Really good decisions by the QB.
Defense there to stop him after he picked up a yard. Ball's at the 17. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try the run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. He'll keep it on the sneak. The Nittany Lions line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Penn State! Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Coastal Carolina is getting dominated today. And friends, the folks in Conway deserve better than this. No excuse ever for this kind of a clunker. They're trailing by 17 to East Carolina. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Finds his tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. There he goes. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. The give to the single back. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Buckeyes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Makes it past the marker. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They believe they can run right here. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Buckeyes now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Pressure coming. They're going to get him, and this offense now has even more work to do.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And it's knocked away downfield. The DB getting a hand in there. The Buckeyes will punt this one away. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Back to pass, it's Kendricks. Makes the grab. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Penn State on top. And it hasn't been much of a contest as we take a look at the overwhelming game stats through 3. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. And you go back to work in the final period of this one. They'll run it to the right side. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Sends it back in motion. The play action fake. And the quick shuffle pass underneath. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit. You got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
The Nittany Lions will punt it away on 4th down. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Takes it on the return. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the other. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Using the quick game. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Lining up to convert 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Buckeyes come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. Pocket breaking down. Trying to make magic with his feet. He was able to squirt free and pick up just a few on that one. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
The game plan was simple on defense. They had to find a way to contain one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football. And guys, not only have they contained him, they've completely shut him down. This offense has no points in this game. Remarkable job by the defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that 1st down marker. On 4th down, looking to pass. Caught. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Huge loss on the play. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. A negative open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Now the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Nittany Lions line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Back to throw, it's Kendricks. Makes the catch. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Offense goes on the attack on 1st and 10.
And first down for the offense.
From the gun, running back on the move. Delivers the stiff arm. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
That's a first down for the offense.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Brings up 2nd down.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the back. Got a man. It's locked. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
To the back.
And the Nittany Lions are threatening in the red zone.
First down for the offense.
They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Nittany Lions have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, it looks like they're going to start this season 4-0, and you've got to be impressed with what you've seen so far from this team. We knew coming in on paper this team had a chance this season, but until the lights go on, until you actually go out and do it for real, you can't believe just how good they are. But they've shown now, starting 4-0 on the year, this is a team that's going to contend for a national championship.
And he tacks on the extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Bringing it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. The Buckeyes can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a... Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Quick strike complete. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Tries to do it himself on the draw.
Man, the evolution of the quarterback position. Basically, you should call them running backs who throw the ball really well now.
And guys, you know the other thing that happens here is that sets up the next play because you've sort of left the defensive line gassed trying to run down the quarterback.
Oh, you got to be in shape, chasing him around all day on design runs, on scrambles, and you know, it's just and the +1 advantage you get by having that guy. It's so hard to defend.
Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.